Alright, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. My name is Kyle Anderson, and today I wanted to talk about fear in skateboarding. So recently I really wanted to progress on the vert ramp, but out of nowhere I got scared to drop in, and I'm not really sure where that fear came from because before quarantine I was dropping in pretty much no problem, and shortly after I got a lot of tricks back. I made a video about doing axle stalls, but now I just seem to have a fear of putting my front foot on the board and actually dropping in. When I'm up on the ramp, there's a lot of hesitation and I'm not really sure why I just can't get myself to put my foot onto the board. It almost feels like someone's physically holding my foot back and not allowing me to place it on the board. So this has been very hard for me lately because every time I actually do put my foot on, I drop in with no problem. It's just there's so much hesitation going into it and I don't know how to break that. I could totally understand this fear if this was the same time last year before I dropped in for the first time ever, or had I fallen and I slammed pretty hard. But neither are the case because I drop in multiple times per session and I've never slammed. It's just, it takes me so long once I put my board down to actually go all the way in. I've said it in other videos, but skating progress isn't linear. Sometimes there's steps back and I think that's okay. I wanted to make this video to put the feelings out from my end because I'm sure there's other people out there who are trying tricks or trying to relearn tricks or just progress in general and are scared to do things that they've either done before or they know that's in their skill set and they're just scared to go for it. When I'm up on the ramp and I'm not able to drop in, I get really anxious and my legs start to shake a little bit, which you'll see in some of the clips. But I really wish I could find a way to just relax and just drop in like I used to, or just drop in like it's any other ramp. I'm not sure if in my head it's the height that's freaking me out or if it's just the unknown of what could happen. But if anyone has had a similar struggle or has any tips for me, please leave a comment below and let me know your experience or if you have any tips. It'd be great if we can connect and just leave the knowledge here for anyone who comes across this video. One thing that used to work that I've been trying is taking deep breaths and just counting down to get my mind off of it. But lately that just hasn't been working at all. I messaged my friend Danny and he was just reassuring me that I have the skills to do this, but for some reason it just isn't going, and I kind of feel like I've lost all progress that I've made on the vert ramp in this past year, even though I know that's not true. I can still do the frontside slash grants pretty well, but as of right now, I'm not going to get myself to go on top of the coping for anything. It's really crazy to me how much of skateboarding is mental because even though I can physically do these things, just getting myself out of my mind to overcome and actually go for it is a whole battle on its own. There are so many other tricks that I can do that in my mind are way harder or way scarier than just dropping in on a vert ramp. But for some reason, I can't get out of my head when I'm actually at the park. So I know that I can do it and I can actually progress on this vert ramp like I was progressing on my flat bar throughout quarantine. I keep telling myself the positive thoughts like you've got this, it's just a drop in. And like I mentioned, I try taking deep breaths and counting down, but nothing seems to work. However, with that being said, I am not giving up on the vert ramp. I really want to learn and I really want to progress. One of the goals that I had for 2020 was to learn an air. And with the limited amount of time that we have left in this year, I'm not 100% sure if that's possible. It would obviously be significantly easier to get the speed to do an air if I was dropping in, but maybe I can still learn it by pumping. I know this video is way different than my normal content, but I wanted to sit in front of the camera and just let some feelings out because I feel like this could help someone. I'm sure I'm not the only person who's ever had these feelings, so I'm sure this video can provide some value for somebody watching. I always say at the end of my videos to push your comfort, and you can probably tell from the clips that I am way uncomfortable right now skating the vert ramp. But I'm going to continue pushing, and I really want to make progress on this ramp. Right now, I just need to find a way to get my drive level of wanting to progress higher than my fear level. But with that being said, this is the end of the video, so thank you so much for watching. If you found any enjoyment throughout this, please hit the thumbs up button and consider subscribing. And as always, get out there and push your comfort.